Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 31 of Diablo 2 Resurrected on the Xbox Series X. Worry ye not, people. Those of you thinking, why is he stood there way back at the beginning? Because, off camera, I have been doing a bit of grinding, people, to try and get the gems that I've been going on and on about that I couldn't quite find. Now, the first part of this video, I'm going to run through what I did to farm some gems. And also just sort of explain a couple of things to people who may not know the game particularly well. So here's something that I've discovered off the bat. If you reload, if you just close the game and do save and exit and then start the game again, every time you do that, these people get different gear. Now, at the moment, I've specifically kept it on this one actually because this is a prime example of what can happen. Look at that. She just suddenly, out of about me doing it about 5 or 6 times, she suddenly has a septic hunter's bow of blight, which isn't often when she's got a magic weapon, a magic bow for me in this case. But if I'd got that option really early on in the game, I'd have been using the ass out of that. I mean, that's plus 27 poison damage over 5 seconds at level 3. I mean, I would have absolutely been grabbing that. But I didn't realise that they could pop up with these kind of items. Now, I only discovered this because I tried it the first time and I realised they were changing because I was trying to get more bows with sockets. Although I already had two anyway with 3 sockets. Now, the socket ones are quite hard to come by and sometimes they only have 1 and a lot of the time they've got no sockets. However, it was interesting to see this poison one pop up and I've a feeling that that might be how I ended up with my first lightning bow, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong about that. So anyway, so that's interesting. So every time you do a... just come into here, save and exit, immediately fire it up again, and then you can bounce around all 4 areas and see what they might have that they didn't have before. So there's something for beginners if you're just getting into the game, or not even just beginners, even if you're a bit into the game and still feel like you've not got decent drops and things. And I'm just talking about bows there. It's the same with their armour and the other melee weapons. They all change, or they can change. But they seem to be different every time. Okay, so where did I get to then? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I've got, and then I'm going to show you the run that I do in order to find them. Now, somebody did tell me this. I did do a bit of Googling. There are certain places you can go that are slightly better for gems dropping. So we're going to do one run of it just to see what we're talking about, and then we're going to crack on with the main quest again. So, now in doing this... I went for gems, but running this same thing, which is a level from the first area. Oh, sorry, an area from the first level. I also got this Arctic fur of quilted armour. Just dropped out of a... It was something really random. It was a little key chest, I think. It just dropped out of it, and it was an area I'd already run about 5 times at that point. So it is well worth going and farming areas again, just to see what drops out of them, because the items will differ. And as you can see on... And I also have already... Well, I'm not wearing it. We picked this up in one of the previous parts. The Arctic Binding Light Belt, which has plus 30 defense and cold resistance. But that armor that dropped for me has got plus 303% enhanced defense, which is why I put it on. And then all resistances get plus 10 as well. And... I'm sure there must be a great perk to having all of the Arctic gear on, but as I've only got 2 pieces of it, there's not much point at the moment. The belt gets plus 30 defense and cold resistance of plus 40%, which is actually very, very good. It just so happens I don't want to... I would put it on, actually, if it wasn't for the sake of having to give up the extra slots in my belt. Because I've got 8 slots in that belt. I'd have to drop a row of stuff to put that one on. Which, I mean, I guess we could do. What's the defense on it? 33 against 9, yeah, so there you go. So, the big benefit of the belt I'm not wearing is that it's got 33 defense on it, which might well be worth doing. The belt I've got on's got a 10% cold resistance, so that goes up with the new one, the other belt, because that's 40%. A 29% enhanced defense is kind of neither here nor there, I suppose, when you've got plus 30 defense on that one as well. Yeah, it's just, yeah, that's plus 30%. No, that's plus 30, not percent. That's plus 30 defense. That's even higher. So I feel like the defense on the belt is 3, but the plus 30 is making it a defense of 33. I think that's how it works. So it's not another 30 on top of the 33. The 33 includes the 30, hence it being blue. Cold resist 40% is good though, which, I mean, that would probably get rid of the need for having a cold resist ring on or whatever it is I'm wearing. Yeah, 20% cold resist on the ring. So anyway, when it comes to... So that's why I took off this piece of armour, which had 63 defense on it. And this has got 48. Well, saying that plus 303% enhanced defense is already on the armour, isn't it? So in fact, what I was wearing had more defense on it. But the plus 10 to all resistances is pretty decent. Plus 30 to, yeah, plus 30 to defense on the one I was wearing. So actually my defense on the one I was wearing is actually higher. So I've actually misread that when I was off camera. But plus 10 to all resistances is pretty sweet. So we'll leave it on for now. See how we get on with it. However, I am tempted to put that belt on now that I've talked myself. Might have talked myself into it, because that's 33 on top of the 48, so that's 81, is it? And that adds 63, so yeah, it might be worth it. It means we've got to carry more healths down here though. I'm going to leave it for now. I might come back to that. Anyway, let's go back to the gems, people, which is why we came in here. So you can see that I've got a lot more gems than I had. So what I have down at the bottom here is I kept going on and on in the previous parts about what my cold bow back. So what I've got is I've got 2 racked up. So basically we've got a Tal rune, which is plus 75% poison damage, which we want back. We've got the cold. It'd be nice if we had one of those, but it would take me a long time to get there at the moment to get a bigger gem. So that would give me the cold damage back, which slow them down. And then I haven't got anything to do with the lightning again, so I thought I would use this Ral rune, which is a 5 to 30 fire damage, which is awesome. So that's the bow I think I'm going to make now. But we traded in cold for knockback on this one. And I just thought if I do feel like I want to go back to having knockback, then we've got the same lineup again, but with knockback instead of cold. Maybe you can tell me in the comments below which you think is the better, but I feel like my companion's got cold, but I do feel safer with my bow having cold on it, because it immediately slows the enemies down when I hit them. But you can tell me in the comments below if you think the knockback's better. And here's another thing, right? So we know that 3 of any of these in the Resurrected cube will turn them into a larger version of themselves, right? And that's how you end up with the bigger ones. However, what I didn't know was that you can do the same with these runes. And I smelted 3 of one type of rune together to get a poison rune, and I also smelted 3 together to get a fire rune, I think it was. So it's well worth looking up what the combinations are for the Resurrected cube. Also, you can smelt these skulls together to make better, so that these half ones, if I get 3 of those, it will make a full cracked one, and then 3 full cracked ones will make a skull. And that's how I made those skulls, which will give you the 3% stolen per hit and all that sort of stuff. So have a good play. Google it. Google what you can do with that Resurrected cube, because it is really handy. Here's another thing I was moaning about in the last part, or the part before. I was saying that I'd never seen a larger version of a rejuvenation potion in the whole playthrough. Well, someone was kind enough to tell me. I apologise, I've forgotten your name. I should have looked it up before the episode. But thank you to who you were. 3 of these rejuvenation potions mixed into the Resurrected cube give you 100% life, instantaneous mana and life. I mean, that is outstanding if you're going into a boss fight, without any shadow of a doubt. I mean, I'm half tempted to slap those 3 in there, but I'll probably end up using them by mistake. I mean, I could put them in there. I could make... Yeah, left and right is heal. I could make it the down button. That's probably the one I use the least. I feel like I might be heading towards some sort of big boss fight soon enough. But I'll leave it for now. But we've got them in the ready. So well handy in a boss fight, those. Right, shall we make our bow, people? So we're going to do the cold bow. The only thing we're going to be missing... Now, here's something else that somebody mentioned in the comment. In fact, it wasn't in the comments. It was in Twitter. And fed back that the damage on... was it Twitter? Sorry, I'm getting it all mixed up because you guys have been so awesome at feeding back, actually. I've got very confused as to who's telling me what went. But never mind. I appreciate all your comments. I really do. So thank you to everybody. This bow, the bow stats, right, where it says two-handed damage is 3 to 18, and then we go to these ones which say 2 to 6. Now, somebody's telling me in the comments that those stats don't actually mean the damage with your arrows. That is two-handed melee damage. But I'm not convinced about that. I mean, because it makes no sense to me as to why there would be two-handed damage stat on a bow if... You're not gonna. I mean, you can't physically hit somebody with a bow in this game, so why would it be there if it wasn't? So I don't feel like that is a correct thing. Again, hit the comments below if you got an explanation for that. But so at this point, I'm kind of thinking, well, you know, maybe it doesn't matter anyway which type of bow I pick that's got 3 sockets in it. As it happens, we've got 2 of the hunter bows, which is what we're using, and of course the hunter bow's got very fast attack, which I was missing a little bit. So let us do it, people. Let us make our big massive bow. Now, someone else did say that it does matter what order you stick these things in, but I've no idea what I'm generally speaking. I'm just putting the gem in the middle. So here we go. Time to get my ice back. Ice, ice, baby. And instead of lightning, we're getting 5 to 30 fire damage as opposed to 1 to 22 lightning damage, so we are going well up with that fire rune. And here's another thing. I haven't seen a lightning rune. I googled whether there was a frost rune, and there is, but I believe you can only get it when you're playing in nightmare mode, maybe. So this game is definitely set up for you to be playing it more than once and playing it with more than one character and all sorts of stuff. So there we go. So we now have a gemmed hunter's bow, Talral. So we've got 5 to 30 fire damage, 4 to 7 cold damage, plus 75 poison damage over 5 seconds. Pretty happy with that, people. In comparison to, obviously we're losing a bit of the two-handed damage, but apparently that doesn't matter. The required dexterity on the... Christ, the dexterity on that bow I'm using is a requirement of 50 and a 40 strength. I'm wondering actually if that bow I'm using is going to be better all round than the one I've got on. But anyway, the new one in all should have more damage because of all the stuff I've just put in it, in theory. The 5 to 30 damage is going to outweigh the 3 to 18 two-handed, even if it did count. We'll see how we got on. We're not losing anything anyway. And obviously we've traded in knockback for the cold damage as well. Knockback's great, but obviously isn't doing any damage. So that's why I'm thinking that frost would be better. A bigger frost gem would be awesome, but you know. Right, and obviously we're getting our very fast attack back, so we're hitting them quicker. There we go. Right, so that's going to go into storage, because we might want it back. I did like that bow, actually. A lot. I should have pretty much everything I've got now is either something I think I can put socket. Yeah, so that I've got keeping that spare in case we want to make our knockback bow. All right, so there you go. So that's all the things I've kind of learned as I've been off camera trying things out. So here's the run I've been doing. Right, if you want to do a bit of now, this isn't the only place you can do it, but I did Google it a little bit, and I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 of you told me this was a good idea. Now, you will definitely get some runes out of this. And every single run I've done of this has given me 1 or 2 gems. Sometimes little ones, sometimes medium ones. With the exception of one run that only gave me runes. So here we go. So it's the very first area. Go to the Black Marsh. And we're going to go to the tower. Now, having said that, I actually have been running around here. Just, oh, hello. The old fire damage is slapping it, isn't it? Now, I'll tell you what I am noticing. I'm not actually sure if I need keys. I think I've got a full house. No, I've not. I did Google whether or not fire cancelled out frost. And apparently it does not in this game. So we'll go with that. These enemies are actually dying so quickly. We're not seeing the frost taking effect. So you will annihilate everything in this area, but you'll get next to like I was doing this for ages. I was getting 0 XP. It was like the bar wasn't moving at all. Right, anyway, we're not gonna. I was getting gems out of just killing the people in these areas from time to time as well, or gemstones I think we should call them, really. Yeah, there's the frost kicking in there, so we may well see one drop while we're doing this. Crikey, there's a few of them. As you can see, you can kill a gazillion enemies and not get any gems, but the area we'll go into will be a little bit more kind, I would think. And we'll definitely get runes. Okay, well, as it happens, the again, well worth opening the chest, because there's a few times I've opened the chest and one's dropped out of there. Right, let's get to the bridge. We're actually right next to the area, the place we want to be. These bloody fast boots are awesome. You'll know straight away when you've got a gem as well, because you hear the little ding sound. Well, that said, it could be a ring or an amulet, but they make the same sound. And we want to go right up the top here. So Black Marsh, and then just go back on yourself over the bridge a little bit. Fight. There's a big group up here. We might get a drop here, but it's the tower itself that tends to be the kindest. I mean, it's a great way of sort of rounding up some money again as well. If you, I mean, nothing can touch you really. You're so powerful at this point. Again, though, if I'd known this sort of stuff earlier, I would have done a bit of this off camera, I think. Right, let's get in the tower. Take that, actually. And also help me clock up my rejuvenation potions to build those big ones that I've got in my stash. So it's the Forgotten Tower. That's where you want to be. And then you want to go pretty much clear out all of the levels. Just go around each level, kill out all the enemies. It is worth... I think it might have been a barrel or a chest that... It might have been a barrel, actually, that I got a gem out of at one point. So it is well worth kicking everything over. It's quite random. And as I say, still it's a great way of just building up stocks of things. I mean, for the sheer sake of that bloody armour I found, like bloody hellfire. And the kind of nice thing about this section is it's not actually that big. We're going to clear out the area, but I mean, there's hardly anything in it. Yeah, so well, there's a lot of stuff in it, sorry. There's just, I mean, there's a magic hunter's bow there. If you were early in the game, might end up being something useful to you. Plus 5% chance to cast 1 amplified damage on striking, plus 18 attack rating. It's not bad for an early... Mind you, that's level 28, right? No, dexterity 28. It's not that high. So it is it's the grind, really. If you're happy to... If you're enjoying the game and you're happy to do it, then... Ow. As I say, though, I mean, it's going to be sod's law that it doesn't actually drop a single gem while we're doing this recording. But on only one occasion has it not dropped me a gem while I've been running this. But you will get a rune every time, or 2. Most of the time I've done it, I've got two runes. I was only picking up those healing potions so I don't waste my big ones for the proper game. It's funny that the last run I did off camera, the first enemy I killed dropped me a gem. I keep saying gem, it's not a gem, it's a... You know what I mean? Oh, hello, here we go. Chipped emerald, thank you. Rejuvenation potion, I'll take that. Oh, and a chipped diamond. Got 2 there. Did you see that? What the shit? Yeah. The dungeon is being kind to us, yeah? Ferrero Rocher. Right. So we've got ourselves a chipped diamond and we've got ourselves chipped emerald. So that's a poison and forget what that is. Plus 28 undead. Yeah, it's the one I don't use, but still. To be fair, the one that I always want, or the 2 that I always want, is Frost and Lightning. And the 2 I like. Hello. Hello. This is the run. It's been very kind here. I was about to say that that's the least I get, and it is. The Frost ones seem to be the ones that drop the least for me at the moment. And in fact, no, that's not true. I think I've got more Frost out of it than Lightning. But as I say, it only takes a few minutes to actually go through the area. We'll run up here before we go down. And level 5 is the level that will get you your runes. It's also awesome with these bloody boots on. Do everything so quick. Level 4. Never know, we might get a barrel drop out of it and then you'll see what I mean, but I was totally gobsmacked when it happened with the barrel. I was like, holy shit. That's level 5, I think, yeah, so just clear this out. Hunter's bow again. Could be something or nothing, but... Quite a few magic items drop in if you're early in the game again. Pretty handy. Oh, look at that. It's just dropped as a 3-socketed bow. That's the exact sort of shit that you want. You know, just dropping for you randomly. So a little bit of farming, people. A little bit of farming. So that's given us another one to... if I suddenly decide I want my lightning back and I don't want my fire on this anymore. I would have been doubly excited if it had been a composite, but obviously with the composite she's losing the super fast speed. And going for... Right, here we are. This is level 5. So... I think that'll take us to the runes first. So we'll do this way first. Ooh, shiny gold. Another reason to do it in this area. Lots of gold lying around. shield. Great cosmic power. It'll be limit space. Alright. Here we go. And there's the rune drop for us at the top there. We actually just off the camera there, we killed the queen, which is why the rune dropped. So the woman in here is who's going to drop your runes. Right, she's dropped one this time. It's an L rune. But you'll get, as I say, that's only the second time it only dropped me one. Every other time it's dropped me two. So that's how you can farm some jewel there as well. I've never used the jewels. Never that great. Yeah. +4 to maximum damage ain't bad, but it's like, what would you... Why? I mean, you might use it early on, maybe, if you've got a socketed. But anyway, you've got 3 gems out of that, and a rune that does +50 to attack rating. Now, again, you can smelt 3 of those together, and it'll make you something else. So if you keep farming them, you'll do all right out of that. And that, my friends, is one way to farm your gems and... Oh, hello. I mean, there's even a javelin and some heavy boots there, magical ones. So there you go. I think there might be a few enemies in here, maybe. Oh, money. Thank you. I feel like this bow is quite powerful and fast all at the same time. There is shinies up there, but it's ones that we created, isn't it? Yeah. Right, let's go. Let's get out of here. So there you are. I hope that's been of help to somebody. And that is how I got all of my gems clocked up. I mean, I did it for maybe an hour or two, something like that. Just while the footy was on and watching the Watford-Liverpool game on the iPad and just farmed away doing that. So that's brilliant. I've now got another one of those. So I've now got 2 bows I can make combinations of and see which one I prefer. I mean, I could make that one now, but I won't waste it. And we've got another one of those. It's a shame I've not got 3 of anything. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we've got 3 of these, right? So let's see what it makes. I think this is going to make us a plus blah to damage. I think it's going to make us. So this is 3 L runes. I don't know. Weapons plus 75% damage to undead that makes, which I'd never use. So but you get the idea. So you can do that with all of the gems and make yourself something a bit different. So once I've got 3 of those, I could try making something else and see if that is something that I want. But that's why all of this space has opened up in here, because I've been smelting them all together. There's that one there's actually decent. That's 7% life stolen per hit, which it would be useful. But again, I don't know what I would drop to use it. So, interesting one. Anyway, should we crack on with some story? Let's see how our bow does in a more frightening area. Right, I'm going to stick... Oh, hang on, we'll put those... Oh, here we go. I can show you the... So if we put our... So these little rejuvenation potions do 30% restored. If we smelt 3 together, you get a nice big fat one. And it does 100%. Life and mana. Absolutely awesome, that is. So, I don't know whether to do that now, whether to put them in the bottom one, maybe. It's a pretty tough area we're heading into. You might do that, actually. Let's do it. Let's do it, people. Let's do it. Why not? I need to put my gems in the... In fact, we've got... I've got 3. Yeah. That's a big super duper one, that, isn't it? 5 keys, 12 keys. That can get sold as well. What I have been doing is stocking back up on my my arrows. That's 12. I was convinced that when I did that, yeah, it did do. Topped it up. Yeah, it did. Thought it did. Right, okay, so while we're here, we might as well do... Right, so that says got 2 of the... Because that's actually 2 I would use at some point. So we've got 2 poison ones. In fact, if we get another poison one, we'll be able to do a big poison gem. However, I don't think that would be better than the poison rune. I don't think, but we'd need to see it to find out. That's 10 to 16 fire, that gem, which means you'll always get a minimum of 10 damage, whereas the rune gives you up to 30 damage, but you could get a minimum of 5. But I went with the possibility of the 30 damage, which is a lot higher. It's almost double. Right. So we've got a good build-up of medium gems there. We've got 2. We're not far away from having a big lightning one, to be fair. In fact, if we get one more chip gem there, we'd be able to get a big lightning one like that. So we could, in theory, make that a lightning one rather than a fire one. We've done pretty well there, to be fair. Anyway, I think you get the general idea of how good the Heredric Cube can be if you use it wisely. I don't know why I put that there. That should quite clearly be in this row, yeah. Right, I think our work here is done. Let's stock the... Because I did nearly run out of arrows at one point. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think the area we were in wasn't particularly kind. We'll take 700 out with us, and that can be one to top up as we pick them up. Right, let's do this. Let's dump the stuff we don't need.
Yes?
Right, we're good to go. Well, I think that was a well worth 34 minutes spent showing that off. I think it will be helpful to a lot of people out there, hopefully. The River of Flame. Take me down to the River of Flame. I am, in fact, slightly forgetting where the hell we got to here. Oh yeah, we defeated this big Hadriel guy, didn't we? Yes, that's right.
Halt! Before venturing into Diablo's lair, go to the Hellforge with Mephistos Soulstone. Place the stone on the Hellforge, and use the Hellforge hammer to destroy it.
Right, okay. So it looks like we're at the... Oh, fucking hellfire. Yeah, the bow's doing alright, isn't it? Jesus Christ, how many of them are there? Oh, this bow's awesome. Absolutely awesome. A bit silly, got a bit carried away there, Steve. I mean, look at all the enemies we just killed there, and we didn't even get one gem or anything like that. I mean, bear in mind how far along in the game we are. I mean, I realise my health is getting a bit hammered, but I get too close. But that bow is doing some serious... I'm not even using my big moves at the minute. That is simply bow power doing that. I mean, I can even imagine that if you put knockback and cold, I'm trying to work out why. Oh, I've just realised that I took my health potions out and didn't put the big things in because of my Muppet. Greater healing, super healing. Greater mana. Right. Well, we're going to need the forge hammer anyway. It's the first time I've seen my XP go up for a long time. From all that grinding that I did. Right, hang on. Let me just go and fix the silliness that I did there. I wondered why I had so much root. Oh no, I didn't. What the fuck was going on there then? Because when I was in that battle, it was telling me I didn't have anything in the middle of that belt. It was basically telling me there was nothing on this here, but oh well, never mind. Anyway, we were going to think about doing that. That'll be our get out of jail free row. I can remember to use it and not use it by mistake. So the Hellforge hammer, yeah. And the Soulstone, we're going to need both of those. Yeah, I mean, I'm having a little bit of a mind blank on the last episode, but we cleared all of that and we got to there, so.
Halt! Before venturing into Diablo's lair, go to the Hellforge with Mephistos Soulstone. Place the stone on the Hellforge and use the Hellforge hammer to destroy it.
Right, okay, but where is the Hellforge? I mean, am I heading toward the Hellforge or am I heading toward Diablo's bloody lair? I'm assuming it'll tell me if I'm entering his lair. Or, in fact, I'm assuming I won't be able to go in his lair without destroying it anyway. What's happening? The hell oh, here we go. All that damage I'm doing, it's ridiculous. Relight my fire with some poison. Sweet. Oh, fucking hell, there's a few of them, isn't there? Got frozen just as he was reaching for my leg. I love it. Holy shit. Go on, Thadar. Beast. Yeah, it's not overly giving with the arrows, this area. That's why I got so low in them the last parts. The last few episodes. Identity! Blimey, I'm nearly up to full on my return to town ones. I think my return to town ones had actually got all the way down to about 5 or 6. I did have a full book in the stash though. Gonna be an onslaught down here, innit? Already is. I do love that little bit of extra speed on the bow, it has to be said. Just peppers them, doesn't it? But you can see I've killed 10 times the amount of enemies already than I probably did in about 5 run-throughs of that area I've just shown you, and not had 1 gem. So it definitely confirms that that area is a good one to go to for... Whoa, fuck. It just shows you it's not luck. Like every time I went down there I got a gem. Well, bar once, but I still got a rune. Every time I got gems one way or the other. Christ's sake, it's not going to take long to level up down here. Super healing. Healing, baby. Entering the Chaos Sanctuary. Now, here's a thing. I was wondering where the hell that was. Someone did say in one of the things I was reading about where to farm gems, and somebody said the Chaos Sanctuary was one of the best places. So, I wonder if we'll see some in here. Well, there's a ring. It was the right sound effect, but the wrong thing. Two to minimum damage, fire resist plus 5%. Decent early ring. Yes, we're getting a bit low in the arrows again. 200. I'm returning to town to fetch some of my many arrows. Yeah, I knew there was a reason I was stocking up on them. Take some extras.
Greetings.
Is just wondering what she's got this time. Hers tend to vary as well, although oh, she has got a 1-socketed one. It's the first time I've seen her with a socketed one, right enough. But I've never managed to get her to show a 3-socketed. That's pretty decent though, because it's a magical one already. So the fact that it's giving you a socket as well is quite impressive. 5% to cast amplified damage on striking. Not a perk I would have wanted, but so well worth checking these people out for what they've got each time you come into the game. he does bows, does he? No. Yeah, to be fair, they don't cost that much anyway. The need to remember to bank my money because I'm always positive I'm losing it when I die. But anyway, because there are times I'm like, I just don't understand why my money is so low. Right, we'll take some extras with us. Oh, didn't sell the ring. I mean, that's winding me up that she does that weird thing with magics, because I feel like I'm missing a trick. I feel like she can do something funky with gems or something, but no idea what that would be. What are you doing, Steve? Where's your port, lad? There you go, flawed amethyst. Right off the bat. And it's, yeah, that's a medium one as well, which is awesome. I say medium, it's not the smallest, it's like the next one up. So that's 3 little ones smelted together. So here's hoping this is going to be an area to drop a few for us. Okay, now I was getting hammered there. Just give me plenty of the healings back. Didn't have to revert to my get out of jail free ones, which is good. Question is, where's the bloody Hellforge at? Getting decent gold in this area as well, not to mention the XP. Fucking hell, it destroys you, that stuff.
I am overburdened.
What with? Bloody potions. Yeah, I'm following the book, to be fair. Rune. I've not seen one of those before, I don't think. That's well new. Yeah, this is a place to get some runes then. Oh no, I have had one of those. 7% life stolen per hit. I made that. I made that by smelting 3 of the other ones together. Holy fucking shit. That's a shitstorm. The old explosion coming out. Check it. Oh, what the shit? That was a fight, wasn't it?
I can't carry anymore.
Really? Fucking hell. I heard the ding and it's a bloody ring instead of a gem. God damn you. I'll take it though, because it's a later area ring. Might be worth something. Oh fuck. Whew, that got a bit real. Just gonna use this thing. Oh, I'm glad I got my bow sorted out before this all happened. Because we're getting that extra fire damage on the bow now as well. Yeah, it was a big square that, wasn't it? Love this burning cathedral, it's absolutely awesome. Oh, hello. Fucking hell, they actually follow you around, those things.
I am overburdened.
Well, I must. You can't possibly not have used some arrows. I've bloody used loads of them there.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, we are actually totally full.
What do you need?
Poison reduction 25%. It's a decent ring, that. Might hang on to that actually. Stick it in for a thing later on. As it happens, I don't think I want to sell her any of that. Shuffle that into there. No, now. I feel like there was that place where I'm sure we used a hammer. Oh no, it was to break our door to get in, wasn't it? So the Hellforge is definitely not something I think we've been to yet. But. Yeah, so we've got 2 of those now. It'd be interesting to see what 3 of those might make. A big one of them. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't leave an awful lot of room for anything, does it? Super, greater, greater. These are all greaters, I think. Yeah. I mean, look how much we've cleared out of that. Getting carried away with carrying so many arrows around now because keep running out. Mind you, can teleport back anytime. It's not the end of the world, is it? Plenty. OCD. What's the time? Well, I don't know. Maybe we should make this a bit longer, this episode, as we did that bit at the beginning. Treat you all to a bit of action after... mind you, it was action. It was just action in an earlier area. But, yeah. I feel like I should treat us all to a bit of a longer fucking hellfire. That explosion, I'm so glad I invested in this explosion stuff. It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. Not seen hide nor hair of bloody gems though for that large lump of enemies we just did. And then dings with an amulet. Cool, blimey, this is a place for a fight, this is. Good grief. There's a big fiery something above it, so that could be something to do with the Hellforge. Massive pentagram jobber. Holy fuck. Hate that red stuff, it does me head in. Hold it together.
I need mana.
Oh, fucking hell. Done that thing with the mana again, it's not filled up even though I've got stuff in my inventory. So annoying that, it really is. Alright, we'll only do it if there's one in the bottom, won't it? Well, we got through a few potions in that round, people. It's a hell of an area to be trying to farm just some basic gems, though. I think I'd much rather do it in the area I was in. Like bloody lasers they've got. Warhammer, why don't you call my name? Not sure now actually as to whether or not I preferred the knockback, but anyway. Holy fuck, what the fuck happened there?
I need mana.
Holy fuck. Must be a way of yeah, it's not for me, but I'll take it.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, it must be like a thing that spawns enemies that drop better stuffs. Super mana. There's a little part of me that feels like I should have 2 rows of mana instead of all that health, but I'll probably live to regret it if I do that. Really, Steve? Amulet of Leaf, 3% life stolen per hit. Again, quite handy if you're earlier in the game, but it still needs level 20 to work. Yeah, it's all the supers I'm using now. Don't mind getting a wee level up here. Yeah, this could kick off, couldn't it? Let's use that. Oh, right. Maybe it's one of those things where I've got to light all the seals in order to open the gateway or something. Is that what it is? Yeah, well, it's only really that I can dump at the moment. I need to find this bloody Hellforge is what I need to find. Oh, is this going to turn the Hellforge on? Is that what it is? Maybe. Holy fuck. I mean, the upside of the freeze is it can actually stop them in their tracks completely rather than just delay them. Especially when it's got a combination of me and him. A reflex bow.
I am overburdened.
I've ever seen one of those before. Can we just put 2 of those down for a minute? So I'll see what this is. Ooh, oh, that looks a bit sweet, isn't it? It's only got 2 sockets in it, but fucking hell. 9 to 19 damage if it does take it into account. It's an Amazon only bow, that. It's a shame it's only 2 sockets. Plus 1 to bow and crossbow skills. Oh, really? So I'm getting plus 1 on top of my explosive. Oh, fucking hell. That might be worth it. Ooh, it's a shame that's not a 3 socket. That would have been the perfect drop, that would have. Let's go back and have a little look, shall we? Might be worth trying it out. Mind you, I haven't got anything, but I'd have to put knockback and something else in it. What are you doing, Steve? Calm yourself down.
Good evening.
Oh, go away. Right. That's it, Steve. Nice and friendly to the elderly, eh? I think I might keep that amulet. Sweet amulet. For any possible future play. Along with that for the assassin for any future play. Steve, seriously? I'm not really sure how that works, to be fair. Wrist spike. Right, okay. So, if I was gonna use it, what would we put on it? We can only have. There can be only 2 people, like Highlander, but with an extra one. Well, yeah. The problem is you'd lose a huge amount of damage if you don't make it fire and poison, or you know. At this stage in the game, it really needs to be a 3-socketed, doesn't it? I couldn't live without my freezing or my... It's a dexterity 60 bow, that. Jesus Christ, I mean, it's really high ranking. Mind you, we're getting a... That said, I am ignoring the fact that I've got cold arrow that I could use, but uses magic. At this stage of the game, I wouldn't want to lose knockback or freeze, though. Got 2 knockbacks. Could waste one. But what would it be? Knockback and what? Knockback and... It doesn't matter what I do, though, does it? I'm still losing a massive amount of... If I put a knockback on it, I'm losing a massive amount of damage. It'd have to be 2 damage things I put on it. I think we'll have to leave it there for the time being. Maybe we'll get more to drop for us. I doubt with that perk on it, though. Plus 1 to bow skills. Just crazy. That... I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice by not using it. It's not even... I mean, that's just a magic weapon. It's not even a special. Okay, I'm gonna leave it for now because I feel like I might be doing myself a little bit of a disservice if I lose any of my perks at the minute. Let's do this, Vadar. Let's do it. Might be lucky enough to get another drop. Similar. Hello? floor diamond. Not that I wanted that, but it's another gem. Ah! Run. Come on, Thade, I'll get him. It's not taking long to get through these potions in this area. Holy shit. Oh. It's got to be the best thing I invested in, that explosive arrow, innit? I thought there was going to be something immense in there because it was so big. Madam. Okay. Oh, it did light. I was wondering why that seal wasn't lighting, but it has done. So we've done 3 seals. I've got to imagine there's a 4th. Maybe even a 5 if there's oh, hello. Right, this guy's a lord of something or other. Lord Disease. Nice. Smoke sphere. Bastard sword. Sorceress only. +1 to thunderstorm. 10% chance to cast level 8 firebolt on striking. Level 12. Right, so we had the 2 on the left, we've done. We've got 1 at the top, we've done. It has to be to the right. I bet there's maybe 2 on the right. Fuck. As it happens, I think we're right next to a healing shrine. Tal rune. Another rune drop. Holy shit. Well, there's a seal.
I need mana.
Ow.
Thanks.
So handy being able to heal your companion. Ship diamond again. Fucking diamonds. What's this all about with diamonds at the minute? Ah. It's got to be them all, isn't it? That's the whole area. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell. There's loads of them.
Not enough mana.
Woohoo! Level up time! Level up and ride your pony! Fuck me, how many? Hold it together, Thadar.
Not enough mana.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my fucking mana's run out again. It's so frustrating that in a fight. It really is. Unbelievable. Death by fucking walking into the side of that thing. And I've not got a fucking teleport, have I? Jesus Christ. It was just stupid that. All I had to do was heal myself with one of the instant ones and I fucking walked into the side of that thing trying to save it. Fucking hell. How am I going to get back to the kit without getting my ass handed to me? Oh, fucking hell. Got this fucking nightmare to wander through. Of course, I've not got my bloody boots on, have I now? Fucking hell. My stuff couldn't be in a worse place. It's almost worth just... mind you have to fight your way through the area again. I was going to say it's almost worth just reloading the game. Mind you, I could put a teleport down. If I die again. Christ, I forgot how slow it was with the basic moves. Well... we've got a level up. I'm just trying to think how quickly or how... oh, there he is. I was going to say, where the hell's Thadar gone? Where am I going to put my portal? Depends where they spawned in from, doesn't it? Yeah, because it's just round that. Oh, there's an enemy there, in fact. Fuck. Thadar, do you want to take care of that fucking enemy or what? I cannot see how I'm going to get to that armor in time. Fucking hell. Jesus. That was a tight fight.
Not even death can save you from me.
Okay. Who the hell just said that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, you lose your money when you die. That's why you want to bank it. I don't think I lost too much. I think I banked it not that long ago. But even still, there's probably we picked up a fair bit of coin in that area. Oh, fucking hell, there's a fucking boss in here. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, this is Diablo. The fuck? I've not even done the bloody thing yet. That was insane. Oh, where's my body, please? My body's not there. Oh, there it is. Well, I think what I might do is I might have a little think about where the hell I'm meant to be going with this gem and thingy, because it clearly helps you in whatever it is you're meant to be doing. Forge hammer stuff, because the guy's clearly telling you before you walk in there, stop what you're doing because you need to go to bloody blah blah. Yeah, I've still got 38,000 in there, but see, that's weird as well though, because I know maybe that's right actually. Right, we can dump that in there. We can dump that in there. Oh, I've got 2 of those diamond ones now. Another poison one. Always handy. I mean, I died in 1 hit by Diablo there. I mean, that assume that must be the death fight then. That must be, sorry, the end fight, not the death fight. Or both. Right, okay. Right, well, I think what I'll do is I'll have a little might have a little Google as to what I'm meant to be doing with regards to the... Oh, hang on a minute. Might actually tell us in the... And we've got a level up, people. Take Mephistos Soulstone to the Hellforge. Yeah, I think, mate, I feel like I've been to the Hellforge already and I'm forgetting where it is, so I need to just remind myself. And then find Diablo in his sanctuary. Yeah, Terra's End. So we're right at the end of the game here, people. Could take me 3 episodes to defeat Diablo, going by the fact I died with 1 hit.
The time has come for you to destroy Mephistos Soulstone. Take the stone to the Hellforge. Place it upon the forge and strike it sound.
Yeah, because we did this with something else.
Only by doing this can you prevent Mephisto from manifesting in this world ever again.
It was a different stone and it was a different hammer, but we definitely smashed something to go somewhere. It's the last two things to do. We're right at the end. However, while we're here, what are you doing, Steve? Where's your... There we are. Multiple shots. Yeah, we've got explosive arrows up to 5, isn't it? So that's attack rating plus 65%. Fire next level. Fire damage 30 to 34 as opposed to 24 to 29. Lots of mana cost. But it also helps increase the fire arrow by 12% as well. I mean, we've kind of made our bed there. It's our biggest weapon against Diablo, isn't it? At this stage. I mean, the thing is his shot there, his big red lightning shot, classified as a missile? I don't know. So I don't know whether it's worth investing in any, in the avoidance. I mean, it's possible. Enemy missiles, and that's melee. I think if I was doing the game again, might be a bit more balanced with my points. I feel like maybe I could have done 4 of those critical strikes and maybe had, a couple in there, and my dodging would have been a lot better. I can respec though. Something to think about. Because again, there's literally no point of me at the moment having anything in the javelin. So there's a point, and there's 2 points. So there's 3 points there that I'm just not using at all. So there's a bit of an argument that says respec my character and get those 3 back. Possibly... I mean, I never use cold arrow. I could get that back. The problem with magic arrow was that I had to get it in order to get explosive arrow. But then you would need that to get guided arrow as well. Oh, guided arrow is quite handy, isn't it? Enhances your arrows and bolts to track your target or seek one of its own. Always hits. Mana cost of 8 though. Yeah, because that's cold, but that actually freezes the enemy. It freezes entire groups of enemies. Holy shit! I wonder if that's what Thadar's using. Immolation arrow enhances arrows or bolts to cause severe fire damage and creates a pyre on impact. Yeah. So I don't know. At best, I'd probably take those 3 back from the javelin. Bit of a shout to say don't bother about the well, all the evades are quite handy though, aren't they? Certainly I could get 4 back from there and 3 there, so that'd be 4, 5, 6, 7. But I don't know how much of an impact that'll have on my... At the moment I've got a 51% chance of a critical strike. Double damage. I mean, that's basically every other enemy, innit? So, I don't know. At this stage in the game, you don't want to mix it up too much, do you? Anyway, I think that's the ideal place to wrap it up. People went a bit over time there, but I thought it was worth doing that because we did the little tutorial at the beginning bit showing how I'd got the gems and smelted things together, all that sort of stuff. Thoroughly enjoyed that episode. Well, we're closing in on the end, people, if I can actually defeat the big guy, but we need to do this Hellforge thing first. And it seems to be that you might be able to do that, finish the game without doing the Hellforge. It doesn't seem to be... I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem to be tied to it. The guy does seem to warn you to do it first. Maybe it weakens him. Anyway, let me know in the comments below if you get any feedback on that. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Diablo 2 Resurrected on the Xbox Series X, and I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.